That's right, Eric. We've also learned that the city of Houston is among a list of several cities that has been asked by the federal government to basically take stock of its assets and inventory and determine what challenges it might face if it were asked to house migrants from the border. To this point, Houston is not being asked to help, though help is clearly needed as this crisis grows.
It is a crisis down there.
Republican Congressman McCaul represents Texans in a district that stretches from Austin to Harris County, but his focus in these past few days has included the border with Mexico and the surge of migrants, adults, and children who are overwhelming U.S. immigration. McCaul was along the border this weekend and says previous agreements with Mexico and Central America were helping keep migrants at home, and the new administration axed them.
Now, with the stroke of a pen, it's out of control. He rescinded these policies, I think for political reasons, but the fact is they were working.
He is among those who call what's happening a crisis. It's led to overflow capacity in temporary facilities along the border, as well as shelters inside Dallas's convention center. Just today, Governor Greg Abbott sent a letter to the president asking a series of questions and asserting that decisions by the Biden administration have emboldened dangerous cartels, smugglers, and human traffickers. He asks for swift action. For its part, the Biden administration is telling would-be migrants not to come, but they've not made any substantive policy shift and will not call what's happening a crisis. Though even before the flood of migrants surged north from Central America and through Mexico, they put forth a comprehensive immigration reform plan worth $4 billion in aid to foreigners who need help. And there are 2 bills addressing undocumented immigrants who already live or work here in the U.S. The House has passed them, but none of it is law yet.
Until there is comprehensive immigration reform, you're going to have this seesaw effect.
Jeffrey Hoffman is an immigration law expert who runs the immigration clinic at the University of Houston Law School. He says short of reform, the U.S. must take care of the most vulnerable, namely children, when they arrive seeking help, no matter the circumstance.
It's not just a legal obligation, but it's an ethical or moral imperative that we as a country that abides by domestic and international law, that we protect people.
While all sides point fingers, more people come seeking refuge. This is not a partisan issue, but it will ultimately take bipartisan action to stem the tide. Reporting in Houston, Tom Abrams, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
And the HISD looking for a new super